Hey guys, welcome back to another Patreon exclusive content. I've got a question here from Hugo, and he asks, you portray the idea that men are islands, in brackets, that they are in control of their own world and create a lifestyle that women get to choose whether or not they would like to contribute to, end brackets. But at the same time, there is this idea that men look at what women find attractive and react accordingly to develop these traits. How do you make sense of these two ideas? On one hand, we have a strong individual shaping his own life according to his inner desires, and on the other hand, we have a man paying close attention to what is desirable and shapes himself according to what society is looking for. It's a really fantastic question because from an initial reading of that, it seems like you've spotted like a contradiction. And so it's going to be really interesting to actually delve into how this is not and potentially resolve that contradiction. So in case you didn't understand exactly what he's going for, and he's well written, but just to put it into my own words, he's saying, okay, women are attracted to men who are independent and do their own thing, but then women are also attracted to what women are attracted to. So men should shape themselves according to what women are attracted to. So how do you make sense of that? You've got on the one hand a guy just doing his own thing, and on the other hand you've got a guy who's acting the way that women want him to behave. They seem to be at odds, but both are attractive to women. Like, how does that kind of work? Okay, it's really, really interesting. Have you ever had the experience of wanting something really, really badly, working really hard for it, and you can never seem to get it, but then the moment that you stop trying, you stop putting in any effort, it just sort of magically comes to you? Like, here's a pretty bad example as a metaphor, but you know how on like seatbelts, when you're like pulling them and you just want it to come down really quickly, you pull, it has that anti-crash mechanism and it just gets jammed again and again and again. What you actually need to do is just go gently, like, all right, and that's how it comes. This is a little bit the same when it comes to women. So if you are really desperate to be in a relationship with a woman, you really want a girlfriend, and you want women to be nice to you, you want all the validation, intimacy, sex, women can smell that desperation, they can sense it. Women are highly socially attuned. They can pick up on all of these signals, and they have had evolution guiding them to be able to tell which men are for real and which ones aren't. And so if you're faking it, like you're a fraud, women are not going to be attracted to you. So anytime you're desperate, you want women so badly, it seems like you're pushing them away. It's one of those cruel tricks of nature, it seems, where the more you want something, the more it seems to elude you. And yet, when you give it up, it seems to come to you because women can sense that you're no longer needy, you're not desperate, you're just doing your own thing, and they find that extremely attractive. So, yes, women are attracted to independence, but the thing is that the independence has to be legitimate. It really has to be in order for this to work. And so we can reconcile these two seemingly contradictory ideas when we recognize that they're both the same thing. Men doing what they just do, like being an island, being independent, is what women find attractive. But in order to make sense of that, you have to realize there's a difference between being genuinely independent and just appearing as though you're independent. I'll use this as an example. You get some guys who give off the appearance of masculinity. You know, maybe they hit the gym 5 days a week, they speak like this, really strong, lots of testosterone. They seem like tough, masculine, independent, strong guys. Then some women, like, they'll be attracted to that. Like, lots of women will find that very, very desirable. They get into relationships with them, they'll go on dates. But if that guy doesn't deliver on the promise, like, you think this is going to be this hugely sovereign, autonomous, independent, masculine guy, but then over dinner he like breaks down and says, I just feel so lonely and so needy. Thank God I've got you to take care of me from now on, because I really can't be by myself. I just need a woman to do all that stuff. She's going to be like, oh, gross. Like, this is not at all what I thought. You know, so it's not enough to simply give the appearance of independence and masculinity. It actually has to be for real. So there's no contradiction. Now that's a hard one, because if you genuinely do want women, how on earth are you going to act as though you don't want women? That's a tough one. And this is the best exercise that I've come across in order to be able to move past this. And that is to just own your desire. Don't deny it, don't repress it, just admit it openly as though it's no big deal at all. It's like, oh yeah, of course I want women. Yeah, I'm sexually desired. Like, I find most women sexually desirable. I want to have sex all the time. It's no big deal. You know what I mean? Like, as opposed to, no, just not really interested in women. Yeah, no, I don't think about sex so much. You know, that kind of thing, it's obviously bullshit. So it's not to the point where you're actually genuinely independent, but you're not coming across in this needy way. It's the denial of a desire that makes it spring out unconsciously in a way that women go, ah, this guy's not authentic. You know, he's not congruent. There's no like sincerity behind it. I can sense that inconsistency. So if a woman looks at you and you're thinking, I don't want her to see in my eyes that I want to fuck her, I want to hide my sexual intentions towards her, she's going to pick up on it. So just own it. It's like, yeah, I want to have sex with you, but you know, that's just my biology. It's not me, you know? Like, let's keep talking. I want to find out if you're a high quality woman, you know? Like, my body wants to do all kinds of things. I don't follow them. My body wants to shoot heroin and wants to eat 1,000 chocolate cakes, you know? Like, my body's not in control here, you know? Just own it, because that way you're not coming across as as needy, but you're also not coming across as inauthentic. And then ultimately, you should have enough positive experiences with women and enough access to abundance when you are able to really own your desires in a non-needy, non-hiding kind of way, that you do have some abundance with women. Either you've got a girlfriend or you know that you're able to get dates. And then your lack of neediness is genuine because you actually have unlocked that abundance, and then women will find that attractive. So you've got the medium step there, like just own your desires. That's going to get you started, you know, get some authenticity, also work on your self-esteem and become a high quality guy, all that other stuff. But when it comes to the actual interactions, just own your desires. That's going to unlock just enough abundance for you to start to feel it for real and start to be confident. And so you see, there's actually no contradiction there. The difference is that you can't be independent for the sake of other people. You know, you're just trying to sneak away out of the system. You've still got other people at the core. So if that is genuinely where you are, just own it until you eventually get to the other point. That's my answer. I don't find that entirely like satisfying because I feel like I haven't explained myself perfectly, but I hope that you understood enough of what I was talking about to get the essence of it. This might be a topic to actually do a whole proper video on as to why there's no contradiction, where I can sit down, I can write a script and, you know, edit all out. So that might come at some point in the future. In the meantime, I'm going to release more of these Patreon question and answer videos. I really enjoy doing them. I hope you're liking them. And thank you so much for the question, Hugo. That's all. Thanks for your support on Patreon, guys. It means a lot. I'll catch you next time.